Ohayocon last year.
Good times.
Oh, were you there?
No.
Oh, it was not fun.
My favorite thing about that, though, is after all of this happened, sometimes you have people that run conventions that they're like, oh man, this really happened. We want to try to work it out with the hotel. Nope. The head of the
head of Tech Ohayocon was even like, fuck this hotel.
At closing ceremonies.
Yeah.
He pretty much said like, oh, we're going to Tech Ohayocon
sorry.
next year.
Yeah.
It's not going to be here.
He was like, I am sorry everyone, this hotel was horrible, they treated you horribly, for that I apologize, we're going back to the convention center next year. Now unfortunately Ohayocon is happy enough to have this wonderful convention center to its usage, even though apparently this year they banned music and hallway dancing and things like that, which I understand in crowded areas.
That's kind of weird considering they also have America's Got Talent auditions in this building.
Yeah. Thank you! Everyone clap!
Yay!
I think we're becoming his favorite panel. So, in conclusion, to run a panel, be yourself, don't run on slideshows, make sure you engage your audience. Yes?
I've run a half a dozen very successful panels on slideshows.
But you didn't talk directly from the slideshow.
Yeah, you weren't like,
Yes.
This is Ichigo Kurosaki. He is the hero of the series Bleach, and he is currently 15 years old. And
you don't do that.
See, we're not really saying don't use PowerPoint.
If you
like,
can make
ever.
PowerPoints work for you, that's great.
Yeah, I was gonna
But-
ask, like, I wanted to do like, just pictures running in the background.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
do something like that, that's great, but do not read what's on screen. Be yourself, be engaging, draw from your experiences. Make fun of your partners if you're close enough. Comedy sells, comedy amuses people. If you have to smack him upside the head with a stuffed animal, then do it. I know I have.
Yes, you have.
I abused the fuck out of this guy, and he keeps coming back for more. I think he has a kink or something. Jeez.
You weren't supposed to reveal that weakness.
I'm sorry. Your girlfriend told me to. She said you need to get therapy for it.
That's why she's in England?
That's why she's in England. So you want to be, like, play to your audience. That's the very, like, on the list of things to do for your panel, number one, engage your audience. Don't pretend they're not there. Don't talk and ignore them. If they have questions, address them. Depending on how you run panels, you might address them as the panel's going on or at the very end of the panel. What you want to do is be yourself, though.
And then it sort of evolves.
Relax. I know how scary it can be being on stage. I have been in musical theater since I was 5, and I still get stage fright. I still get the jitters before a panel. Tomorrow we have a panel on the main stage for the first time in forever, and I'm scared shitless. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit freaked out that I'm gonna mess it up or something like that, but you gotta have confidence. That is also important. Being confident in your subject matter and in yourself, in your representation of a character, if you're doing like a Q&A panel, or if you're just doing a panel where you're playing your character and explaining your series like we do with our Doctor Who panels.
And that sort of evolved because one of the templates that we've used for panels is when you go to one that's really successful at a larger convention, the number one thing is major celebrities who are in TV shows, or it's just Q&A panels. Yet, they are themselves answering questions and make it really entertaining. I mean, you have something where like, you had David Tennant and John Barrowman kiss on stage just cause, you know, and that was one of those moments where they were engaging the audience. They knew that it was something that everybody wanted to see, and it happened. So, you're gonna get a lot of that.
We are never kissing on stage.
No.
Never.
No.
Until you grow a pair of tits? No. So, any questions? Yes. Yeah, you.
Do you feel there's a danger in being too academic when you're presenting panels?
Not at all. I mean, if you want to, I mean, are you talking about talking big, using big words, more than 5 syllables, you know?
I'm talking about just having a very straight-faced, I mean, that, of course, but having a very straight-faced, serious, informative panel. Like the one before this was supposed to be all talking about the principles of animation and how animation differs in various countries and cultures and their interpretations of it, and it wasn't that.
Well, you can, I mean, if that's how you want to run a panel, try and run a panel like that. Some people might not respond well to that. I know I personally would be like, this guy's talking and talking and oh, shiny. You know, you wanna, if you wanna be informative, do so in a creative manner because that's whom you're appealing to. You're appealing to fans of anime who like big explosions, shiny objects, and titties. Like seriously, guys, you can't deny that you love titties.
Tomb Raider?
Exactly. Abs and titties. Ass.
And we have one more question. I think we can wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Hit it. What was your question?
I said, what was like the weirdest panel request you ever saw?
The weirdest panel request? I once saw a request for a panel on yipping. And I just straight up went no. I like, let's say this is the panel in front of me. No. I didn't even look at it. I looked at the title, saw the word yip. No. No, I would have flung it across the room if it weren't on my laptop. I've seen lots of strange requests. I have nightmares about them sometimes, but as I said, you know, running conventions and things like that's a lot of hard work. So appreciate people who do that. Appreciate the panelists. Appreciate the people who come in and take their time to be like 1 minute left.
Just like we appreciate all of you.
You're our special friends.